There is one truth you may have never stopped to consider. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone with less money, less free time, and far more problems is living with greater peace than you are. Not because life has been kinder to them, but because they have built habits that most people overlook. We're not talking about positive thinking or motivational slogans. We're talking about small daily actions that can completely change the way you experience life. Today you'll discover 9 habits inspired by Stoic philosophy that have remained powerful for more than 2,000 years. And stay until the end, because the 7th habit is often the most overlooked, yet it may be the one that changes your life the most. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while facing wars, disease, and personal loss. Seneca was exiled and eventually forced to accept an unjust death sentence. Epictetus began his life as a slave. Yet each of them found a kind of peace that wasn't dependent on circumstances. Their greatest discovery was simple. Happiness is not something life gives you. It is something your daily habits create. Habit 1. Protect the first moments of your morning. The way you begin your day shapes the way your mind responds to everything that follows. If the first thing you do is reach for your phone, you've already handed your peace over to the news, social media, and other people's expectations. Before any distraction, take just 1 minute to ask yourself, who do I want to be today regardless of what happens? That simple question puts you back in charge of your own life. Habit 2. Stop fighting what has already happened. Most suffering doesn't come from events themselves. It comes from our resistance to accepting them. A delay, a harsh comment, or a disappointment may last only a moment. The real pain begins when we carry those moments with us for the rest of the day. The Stoics replaced one question with another. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? They asked, what can I do now? That small shift gives your energy back to what truly matters. Habit 3. Focus only on what you can control. You cannot control other people's opinions, their actions, or every outcome in your life. But you can always control your attitude, your choices, and your effort. Peace begins the moment you stop wasting energy trying to control what has never belonged to you. Do your best and let go of the rest. Habit 4. Review your day with honesty. Before going to bed, ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where can I improve? What lesson did I learn? Not to criticize yourself, but to grow. Anyone who never reflects on their own life ends up repeating the same mistakes without even noticing. A few minutes of honest reflection are worth far more than years spent living on autopilot. Habit 5. Prepare your mind for difficulties. Marcus Aurelius often began his mornings reminding himself that he would meet difficult people, unexpected problems, and frustrating situations. He wasn't being pessimistic. He was preparing himself so reality wouldn't catch him off guard. When you accept that challenges are part of life, they stop feeling like unfair punishments and become opportunities to practice strength and wisdom. If this video is helping you strengthen your inner peace, subscribe to Stoic Spring. Every new video will help you build the habit of caring for your mind and growing into a calmer, wiser, and more mature person. Habit 6. Choose small moments of voluntary discomfort. Although Seneca lived with wealth, he occasionally chose to live with very little as a reminder that comfort wasn't necessary for happiness. When you willingly embrace small challenges, whether it's exercising, giving up unnecessary pleasures, or enduring minor discomfort without complaining, you build the resilience needed to face life's greater difficulties with confidence. Habit 7. Feed your mind with wisdom. What you consume every day shapes the person you are becoming. If your mind is constantly filled with comparison, outrage, and endless distractions, peace becomes almost impossible. Spend a few minutes each day reading something that strengthens your character. A single page from a meaningful book can nourish your mind more deeply than hours of shallow content. Habit 8. Practice specific gratitude. It's not enough to say you're grateful for your family or your health. Think about one specific conversation, one act of kindness, or one meaningful moment that made your day better. The more specific your gratitude becomes, the more your mind learns to notice the good that has always been there. Habit 9. Remember that your time is limited. The Stoics often reminded themselves of a simple truth. One day, your life will end. Not to create fear, but to create clarity. When you realize your time is limited, you stop wasting it on resentment, pride, and unnecessary worries. The awareness of mortality teaches you to value each day and live with greater intention. None of these habits require money, status, or perfect circumstances. Every one of them can begin today. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus did not find peace because life was easy. Quite the opposite. They endured loss, injustice, hardship, and uncertainty. Yet they discovered that lasting happiness depends far less on what happens around us than on how we train our minds to respond. Don't try to change everything overnight. Choose just one of these habits and practice it consistently over the next 7 days. You may be surprised by how small daily actions quietly reshape the way you think, feel, and live. If this video made you reflect, subscribe to Stoic Spring. Every new lesson will help you build the habit of protecting your inner peace and growing into a stronger, wiser, and more mature version of yourself. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 9 habits will you start practicing today? Let us know in the comments.